Okay, today I'm going to tell you how to fix the scale in any diagram or in any plan. Okay, previously what we are doing is whatever the plan we are going to export it from the CAD, right? And then we are going to work out here. But once, for example, when I exported one plan, okay, here it will look very small. For example, here one plan I have which I was used to do in previous class, right? So this plan you can see how small it is when compared to this girl. It is very small, right? So in this, whatever I'm going to give the wall height or anything, for example, I'll draw this wall here. Okay, this is wall I'm going to provide. So when I'm going to provide a wall height for this, for example, if I provide 3 feet also, it look like, see how much big it is, right? So what we have to do is we have to convert this particular figure whatever we had taken from other side, that into some scale, so that whatever we are going to draw further, it will be very easy to draw, right? So for that, what we have to do is, here what I'm going to do is I have to check what is the scale of this particular plan first. I have to check that. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the measuring tool, right? If in measuring tool, that plus symbol you can see along with the measuring tool, right? So if in that plus symbol is there, means it is in guide mode. So we have to remove the plus symbol first. So for that, you have to press control, right? You can see there press symbol, whatever it was there, it went, right? So if I click that control C control button, and then I'm going to click the dimension whatever I want to know. So 1 feet 8 inches it is showing, right? 1 feet 8 inches, only 1 feet 8 inches is the whole width of the plan it is showing, right? For example, if I want to change this 1 feet 8 inches into 21 feet, I'm taking some example. I'm going to take the whole plan into 21 feet, means I have to uh, type 21 feet in this measuring length whatever it is showing, right? There I have to click 21 feet, right? And then enter, right? At that time, the whole length it will change, right? So what I have to do is, I just want to take the measuring tool, and then I have to click wherever I want to take the length, right? And then I have to mention 21 feet, enter. So here you can see resize the mode, but whole component it is taking. But that means what, if this note is showing here, then we have to know that whole plan whatever we had copied, it is in whole component, a whole group it is. Okay, if you're going to click on this, you can see it is in group, right? Whole group. So what I have to do is, I just want to explode it first, right? And after exploding only, I have to work on this, right? So I had exploded that. Now you can click over there, so each component it is showing, right? Now I can do the same thing, that is tape measurement, and then control button, click, and again click 21 feet, enter. So it is asking now, do you want to resize the model? If you provide S, it will be whole plan whatever it is there, that will be resized, right? Whatever we had provided the length 21 feet, according to this particular dimension, whole plan will be resized. So if I provide S, you can see the whole plan is resized now. So previously what I did, when I provided 3 feet, it has showed a long wall, right? So now I'm going to try it. See, I'm going to provide 3 feet wall. You can see how little it is, right? So previously whatever the dimension it was there, according to that dimension, that wall was very big, because the whole dimension of the building it was around 2 feet, right? So I have to change the dimension according to the drawing whichever we got. So and then we have to work on it. For example, this is the CAD diagram whatever I had imported from the CAD, right? So if I am going to import a JPEG, that is one image, right? In that JPEG image, if I'm going to import it, how to work on that, I'll tell you now. So what I'm going to do is I just delete this. Yeah, delete this. Right after that, I have to import a image. Then what I have to do is, here the option you can see, right? So AutoCAD files are there, just you go to there, and here JPEG image option is there. Just you click on that JPEG image, then you're going to get whatever the JPEG images it is there in your system, right? So in this, any one plan I'm going to take. So I'm going to take this image, import. So you can see along with my mouse the plan is moving, right? I just want to take it to into a origin, and then click, and again it will asking for the length also. Just you drag it somewhere, you can click over like this, right? Now I want to change the dimension of this. For example, here 35 feet is there. I don't know exactly this is there 35 feet is there or not, right? For that, what I'm going to do is I just zoom it out, and then I'll take one line over this edge. See, I'm going to take one line like this, and at the another edge I'm going to take the line. I just want to zoom it out, and then I'm going to take a line over here. This line is only for my reference. Okay, so I'm going to adjust this length for 35 feet. I want to check how much is the scale now, right? How to check? I want to go to tape measure tool, and I am going to click over here, and again click over here. So you can see over there the dimension is about 187 feet, right? When I'm going to click over here and I'm going to click over here, you can see in the length it is 187 feet, right? So I want to change it to 35 feet, right? How much I have to change it to 35 feet? How to do that? As I told you, just take the tape measuring tool, control button you have to press, and just click and click, and then remove the control button, and then 35 feet I have to type and enter. And it is asking, do you want to resize the model? Yes, right? So you can see model is resized now. So I want to check the dimension, means I just want to take the tape measurement tool, and I'm going to check this measurement. You can see over there 35 feet is there, right? Like this you have to change the scale of a particular image, or maybe any CAD drawing or any drawing which is imported from other file. You can be, you can change the scale like this, right? And then you just start working on that. And here you can see this dimension I had changed, that is 35 feet, right? I want to check is these dimension whatever it is provided is 25 feet they are showing, right? Is that exactly 25 feet? I want to check it, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this measuring tool over there. I just want to rotate this first. So I'm going to take the measuring tool over here in this area, right? I just want to check is it 25 feet or not, right? So because it is the image, right? So we are not going to get exact points over here. So I'm going to take a line over here. For example, from here I'm going to take a line like this, right? And then again at the another one edge I'm going to take the line over here. See this edge, I'm going to take a line, right? And I just check the dimension, is it equal to 25 feet or not, right? So I just want to check it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tape measurement tool, and I'm going to take these two measurement, right? And you can see 24 feet 11 inches, or something equivalent to 25 feet, right? So because here exact point we don't know, right? So it came something, some decimal, it may came wrong, right? But it is showing about 24 feet or 24 and a half feet it is showing, right? So that means what, if you are going to change the dimension of one particular line, then whole image whatever you had copied, those images will automatically take the dimensions, right? Here it is 25 feet it is taken. Same way you can check any line if you want, right? If I want to check this line, for example, it is showed as 13 feet, right? Inside to inside dimension they have shown as 13 feet. I just want to check it over here. Nearly 13 feet it will show. See, nearly 13 feet it is showing, right? That means 12 feet 11 inches or 13 feet, you can see it is showing, right? So nearly that dimension will be there, because exact point we don't know, so that it may show some error, but directly it will show. Or else if I want to import some um, images from CAD, then exact point will be, we can locate, right? That edge exact point we can locate. So exact dimension we can get it from that image. For example, I'll take that also. So I'm going to import a file from the CAD. So here for CAD file, we have to go to in AutoCAD files, and then you just click on the file, whatever you are going to get, right? And then you can see over here, the file is there. What I'm going to do is this particular image, I'm going to hide it now, right? I don't want now, right? So I'm going to hide it. So only this pic I'm going to take. At that time what I have to do is I just remove this group, that is I'm going to explode it, and then I don't want this plan, I only want this plan. Then what I'm going to do is I just copy this, make a group, and then I'm going to move it to the origin, right? And then again you just explode it. Yes, I had taken to the origin, and then I'm going to explode it because I have to check the scale, right? So I'm going to explode it, right? So now what I have to do is I just want to check the dimension over here. How much is the dimension? As I told, 1 feet 8 inches, right? So and the dimension of this will be how much? It is 9 0.9, that means nearly 1 feet, right? So like that it is showing. When I'm going to change this dimension will also change. So how to change? Just click over, sorry, control, and click over here, and again you can click over here. You can see previously we had taken the image, right? So that we didn't get any particular like green point, whatever I'm going to get, that I can't get because it is an image, right? Not a line or a edge point, we can't get over there. But here you can see when I move the cursor at the end, I can get the point, that green point I can get, right? So just you click on that, and then you can provide the dimension. So click on here and click on here, and then I'm going to provide the dimension as 22 feet here, and it is asking, do you want to resize the model? Yes. So model is resized, and now you can check this dimension also. Previously it was showing some 1 feet, right? So here I can now check the dimension. See, it is showing about 10 feet, right? Previously it was only 1 feet. So what I can say here is the dimension will changes according to the dimension whatever we provided previously. For example, for this line, if I had changed the dimension, whole diagram whatever it is there, it will automatically take the dimension, right? So now I want to work only on that particular figure whatever I had taken previously, right? So that particular figure I had hided it, right? So I want to unhide that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going with edit, and then unhide button is there, right? So whatever last figure I had unhided, that came now, right? Whatever the thing I had done here, right, previously, the same thing is here now. So I can check the dimension over here. It is about, again it changed. So I want to change the dimension, that is scale I want to change. Then I have to click the control button, click over here and click over here. I have to take the 35 feet and then the resized it to 35 feet now. So the dimension we had fitted it to 35 feet. This is the figure which I had downloaded it from the Google. So whatever the diagram you are going to create, or maybe from the CAD you had already converted it into image, right, while printing, or maybe some other reason you had converted into the image, and whatever the drawing you had done in the CAD it is not available, then you can also work on that figure also, that image whatever you are having on that also you can work out, right? So here the figure is there, right? That image is there. Now what I have to do, I have to create a wall, right? So for wall you will be knowing the points wherever it is there, right? You are knowing the points, so you can use the line command and you can draw the line, or you can draw the wall, right? So I am going to do that now. So I had converted whole diagram into the scale, and now I want a wall thickness. I want to draw the wall, and I want to push the wall into the height whatever I need, right? At that time what I have to do is I just want to select the pencil, and then just you take the point, you just zoom it and you find out the point like this, right? Because here as I told, the point, when you're going to click on the edge, you're not going to get the point, right? That green button, because here line is there, that green button is showing, right? But if not, then it will be not showing, right? So what you have to do is you just take the line like this, right? Outer line you have to take over here, right? And then here one point, you just zoom it and take the point, so that you will be going to get the particular wall thickness, whatever the wall is there. Even the inner wall also I'm going to consider here. See, straight line you can take, and then you just click on it like this, and like this, and like this. You can take all the walls whatever it is there. Just you have to go through the outline. If any window is there, that also you just take it, but afterwards by using X-ray command you can find out where exactly the window is there, right? To draw the window we can do that, but here no need to bother about the windows. Just you consider the wall and door opening you have to bother about. So any plan if you have, you can do like this, so that you are going to get the whole area of the particular building, or maybe whole wall thickness you are going to get. So if the color, that line is coming in color, then you can sure that you will be sure that the line will be straight line. If the color changes, for example here you can see now the line is went vertical, right? So color changes. If any particular color, red or blue, any color, green, it is there, then you can easily find out that line is in straight line. So here you can see straight line I had taken, right? So like this straight line you have to consider. So when I end it up, right, so you can see the wall thickness. So for that particular wall, if you want to see, what you have to do, you just unhide hide this figure, that whatever the image you copied, right, you can see only the wall thickness whatever you got, right? And here extra lines during that scale conversion we had taken, right, that extra line I'm going to erase it, right? You can see now the whole wall whatever it was there, but I want to find out where the windows are there, right? So for that what I have to do, I have to get that drawing back, right? So because of that only I can see the uh, window, particular window where it is exactly there, right? So you can see I'm going to take it back again, right? So when I'm going to, now what I'm going to do is I just want to go to iso wave, right? Here I'm going to provide the wall like this. For example, 5 feet I'm going to give, enter. You can see the wall size now, right? So here somewhere I have to draw the window now, right? Here the opening, whatever it is there, it is there, right? So here it is a parking, and then here one wall is missing over here. I want to draw this wall also, right? So at that time again I want to take the line, and then I'm going to draw this particular line whatever I want to, because it is a image, you have to zoom it and you have to see the particular point. If any wall is missing, yeah, so many walls are missing over here, right? That also you can draw by using this line command, right? And then again here in the kitchen the wall is missing, right? That also I can draw now, see. If the window is there, then I can take whole wall like this. Only the opening I can neglect. Now window I can take it like this, and again here one window is there, that also I can consider like this. That area is not taken, or else I'll take as a rectangle, right? I had taken now. Okay, all the walls are covered now. So I just want to take it as 5 feet, and again this one as 5 feet, and again this one as 5 feet, and here one smaller is there, this one. Okay, done, right? So now I want to draw the window, right? So here the drawing wherever I had shown, it is not showing any window now, right? So what I have to do is I just want to, your ventilator also had not taken. Okay, that also I can take. Okay, now what I want to do is I just want to change the weave, right, to X-ray weave, right? So face style X-ray, you can see wherever the window they have to provide, they will, it is showing over here, but in this there is no windows they had provided. Okay, wherever we want, we can provide a window, right? If the in plan window is available, then it will be shown over here, right? So Like this you have to get the X-ray view, and then you have to draw the windows and doors. For example, simply I'm going to draw some windows wherever I need here. Okay, and somewhere here the inside window, you can see they had provided some window over here inside, right? See here. So that I'm going to draw means how to draw. I want to take a pencil, and then I want to pick a point over here, and then drag the line. You can see, as I told, if it is the line is coming in color, then it will be the straight line, right? So just you click over here, and then again another point I'm going to get, and then I'm going to click, take a straight line like this, right? Then I can draw the window over here, right? And any other window if I want to take, here also there, but here already line is there because I extended that line, right? So that I can take whole window. So wherever the window is there, that outline outside window, it is not provided in this particular plan. So we can provide the window wherever we need, right? So after this line, whatever I had provided, right, after this I have to get into the normal weave, right? That is, I want to remove X-ray weave, and then you can see here whatever the line I had drawn for 4 feet, it has shown here. Now I want to draw the window means I can take a rectangle like this, right, for some distance, whatever it may be. Just you click over here, and then take a window like this, right? And then I can use push pull button and remove the, or open it up like this. You can open it up, and then a window is created, right? Like this you have to do. Okay, for practicing, you can take any of the diagrams or any of the plans from the Google. If you are going to click a building plan of 2 BHK or 1 BHK in Google, if you are going to search, you can get any plan, so that you can practice by using that plan. You can provide the window, and you can provide the door as well, right? Those things you can provide, and you can work over that. For example, here I had told how to provide a door, right? So I'm going to provide a door. I want to show that door is open, right? How to provide that, I'll tell you. A open door, for example, here I am going to provide a door. I'm going to close this upper part somewhere up to here. I'm going to close it. Okay, like this. Here one door I am going to fix. Okay, I'm going to take a door from warehouse, right? I'm going to take a door from here, that is components in warehouse. I'm going to take a door. Yes, I had taken some door over here. This door I had taken, right? You can see that door came here, right? What I'm going to do is I just want to decrease the scale of this, right? So for that, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this, and just I'm going to decrease the scale like this. And then I want to rotate it, right? So I want to rotate it so that I can fix over here properly. So for that, I'm going to rotate it from this edge. I just want to click, drag, click, and then rotate like this, right? And then I can move it, and I can place it over wherever I want to place, right? I'm just going to take a point where I'm going to drag and place over here somewhere. right here somewhere I want to drag. I want to take this and drag it here, right? And then what I can do is I can change the scale now. So you just drag till the top like this, and again here the middle part you have to take and drag it like this till here. So you can see the door is fixed now, right? You just see in the inside how it looks. You can see the space is more here, right? So space is more here, so I can move it to the middle. Just I want to click over here and I just move like this. Like this I'm going to move it. Now I have to open the door, right? So to open the door, what I'm going to do is I want to take the rotate option here, right? And you can see the horizontal, it is horizontal, and if I click like this, it is showing green, it is a vertical, right? So horizontal angle, you can see, just you click the edge of this door and drag a line over here, right? And just rotate like this. You can see the door is opening. You can see the door is opening outside, and you can see the door is opening inside. So how much ever you want, you can drag it like this and click over there. You can see the door is open now. You just click on outside and you can see now the door is open. See, the door is open, right? How to do that I will show you again, right? So what I'm going to do is I just go to back side of this, where you want to open, there I want to go, and then one edge where the door is locked, or where the door is attached, that edge I have to go and just take the rotate button, and you can see this is the vertical direction and this is the horizontal direction. Where the horizontal direction it will show, just you click on that and then drag again, click, and then rotate, right? Click, select the door, take the rotate option, horizontal, and click, drag, click, rotate, right? You can see the door is open and door is closing, right? Like this you just open it and click, you can see the whole door is open, right? Space button, so that that rotate option will go, click outside, and whatever the selected item will be not selected now. So you can see the door is open. Like this you are going to open the door if you want to show door open, right? Now what are all the things we studied? How to scale the drawing, whole drawing, how to scale it, right? And on that drawing, how to draw the walls and all, and if you are going to provide any door or anything, how to show the door is open, right? And how to draw the windows and all. For example, here the outer windows in this diagram it is not shown. You can see I just move this diagram. You can see in this whole diagram outer window it is not shown over here, right? So if it is shown means it will be shown when it will be visible when you are going to weave in the face style x-ray, right? It will be weaved. And here some windows they had shown, right? Balcony windows they had shown here, kitchen window or something. So that window we can draw by using previously whatever I told, right? So you have to just draw a line and then you have to draw the window, right? That height and those things you have to provide. Even window if you want to show it open, that also you can do same way whatever you did in the wall, in the door, right? So door, how I had shown as open, that is in the fixed end, I have to fix the rotate option and then just rotate it. Same way you have to do it with the window also. Just to click the horizontal rotate button, and then you just rotate it so that window will be open, right? So like that, if anything you want to show, it as a open, because it is a 3D view, you have to show these things, right? So it is open or closed, the doors will be open, those things you have to show, right? This is how we are going to show it. And after the diagram, if you don't want to see the plan whatever you copied from the other, for example it is an image, right? So if you don't want to show this plan now, after completing you can remove, right? In this plan sometimes what happens, what where all the bed is available, or where the particular sofa is available, that it will show. For example, here the staircase they have shown, here the staircase will come, right? So after fixing the staircase, if you don't want this plan, you can remove it or delete it, or else you can hide it, right? So that you can complete whole drawing, and then you can check once again by unhiding it, right? So you can check once again whatever we had provided is correct or not, right? Hide and unhide button is there. You, to hide, what you have to do, right click, and hide button is there, you just click on that. To unhide, you just go to edit button and unhide last, whatever last you had unhided, that you can provide. And whatever the if you unhided more than one item, then you can provide all, so that that unhided option will come. Even for example, this door I want to hide, that also you can do. For example, I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to I want to unhide, sorry, hide it. That also you can do. You can see here hide option. You can hide the door, whatever it is there here, right? If you want to provide it again, then you just go to edit option and unhide. The door will come back, all right, to this particular diagram, right? This is how you are going to do the whole plan when it is in the jpg form, as well as if you want to take any diagrams from the cad also, that you can do. You just want to, what you want to do is, while importing, you just want to change the file over here. You can import any file, sketchup files, 3ds, or any file. If you want to import, that you can import. Even if in the photoshop you have any file, that also you can do import, right? Just you have to select which kind of file you are going to import, and it is showing here whatever the here jpeg image I had shown, means only jpeg files it will show. If I had provided AutoCAD files, means only AutoCAD files it will show. If you open these folders also, you are going to find only AutoCAD files, right? Like this you have to import and you have to do the drawings. Okay, for today's class only this much. We will continue in the next class. Is there any doubt from today's class?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you understood, right?
No, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.